Hey, I'm Chris Roberts with Realty One Group Experts, and today we're going to talk a little bit about if you are or a family member are considering moving into an assisted living or retirement home, and that first big step that you might take, which is going to be preparing your house for sale. I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the key things that you want to look out for preparing that home for sale so that you get the most bang for that buck.
I am Chris Roberts with Realty One Group Experts in Chattanooga and Cleveland, Tennessee, and I am putting out content every week that hopefully speaks to you as a home buyer or seller. My specialties are working with folks who are relocating to the area, just as I did in 2016, and also folks who are going through some challenging life events, such as losing a loved one or going through a divorce. If that's something that you would like to hear more of, make sure to click that subscribe button down below and leave a comment in the video too for some talking points that you'd like me to go over on the channel. And if you or someone that you know are looking to buy or sell some real estate here in Tennessee, that is something that I help people with every single day, and I would absolutely love to be a part of that journey. All of my contact info is right below in the description and also is going to be right on the screen in front of you. And now, let's have a word from my sponsor. Now, let's talk a little bit about selling your home before you or a loved one moves into an assisted living facility or retirement home, as it pertains to Medicaid. Many people are unaware that if you move into a nursing home and rely on Medicaid for long-term care, that the Medicaid Estate Recovery Program could potentially claim your house by putting a lien against it when you pass away. This means that your home, which might have been intended as an inheritance for your loved ones, could be used as collateral to recover the costs of your care. Selling your home before moving in can provide some financial security, protect your assets, and give you some greater control over your estate, as long as it's done before that Medicaid look-back period of 5 years here in Tennessee. Now, this process quickly becomes super complex, and since I am not an attorney and I don't even get to play one on TV, I would definitely recommend consulting with either an estate attorney or an elder law attorney, or both, because they are going to be able to give you the best course of action that's going to be specific to your situation. And I will say, the earlier that you can engage in this process, the better, mostly because of that 5-year look-back period for Medicaid. Now, let's talk about the stuff that I am qualified and licensed to give some guidance on, which is how to get your home ready for sale. Now, it doesn't have to cost a fortune to make your house appealing to buyers, and here are some low-cost, high-impact changes that you can make. Now, decluttering is a must-do. You hear it all the time, and that is for a reason. You want to showcase the space, not your or your loved one's personal items. Start by removing personal photos, knickknacks, and any excess furniture. And this helps buyers envision their own belongings in the home and show the house in the best light possible to get it sold quickly. Now, sometimes if the house has been lived in for many years, it could be a little challenging to clear out. There are services in the area like the Haul-Away Guy that are able to help clear the way towards a successful sale. Then, let's focus on the kitchen. It is often said that kitchens sell homes, and it's true. A fresh coat of paint on cabinets, some new hardware, or even just a deep clean can make a world of difference. Consider updating some light fixtures, because it's a small investment that is really going to give you a big return. And switch out dirty light and outlet plate covers. And if the switches themselves are pretty dingy, and you find yourself to be a pretty handy person, you can go ahead and switch those out too. But if electricity makes you any kind of nervous, call an electrician to get that taken care of. And speaking of clean, get some magic erasers and just go to town. So many times when I go into a new restaurant, I'll go to the bathroom first and check that out, see how clean it is, and that usually gives me a pretty good idea of how clean they're keeping the rest of the restaurant. And the same goes for buyers. If they see that all these little spots are clean and taken care of, that's going to give them a much better impression of the overall home. And if you clean those baseboards and ceiling fans, the buyers will take note. And while you're at it, patch up any of those small nail holes that you have left over from hanging those family photos. And repaint the walls. A fresh coat of paint could cost you like less than $300 for the house, and maybe a couple of days worth of work, and you will certainly get that back, not only in monetary returns, but a shorter time on the market. Other simple things would be things like shower curtains, swapping those out, updating your plumbing and lighting fixtures, or even recaulking the tub. Like, those can make massive differences as a buyer is walking through the home. And finally, the curb appeal. This is a super important one in my book, as it's the first impression that someone has as they're walking up towards the house. You could get a lawn care company to come by like twice a month and mow it and trim it, and it's not really going to cost a lot of money, and hopefully it won't be on the market very long because you did price the home appropriately, right? By making these low-cost improvements, you are setting yourself up for a quicker sale and a better return on your investment. Now remember, if you're planning on utilizing some of these Medicaid benefits heading into an assisted living facility, contact an estate attorney or an elder law attorney and discuss the most appropriate course of action, especially considering that 5-year look-back period here in Tennessee. Now, if you're considering selling your home or would like to have an agent help engage in a conversation with your parents about selling their home, I would love to help you navigate that process. When you're ready to start down that road, my contact info is right below in the description, and again, it's going to be right on the screen in front of you to text me. And thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video around with anyone that you think it might help. And from my home to yours, I hope that your journey in real estate is smooth and your new beginnings are bright. Dream big, my friend.